Welcome to this special interview. We have with us the Finance Minister, Mr. Chidambaram. It's great to have you on this program and to really understand the budget, which may well be your last, unless of course you win the election and come back as Finance Minister. Mr. Nani, take it from there.
You've now completed 5 budgets in a row, and you're the 4th Finance Minister to be able to do that.
No, the second for a government.
But
yeah, if you count more than one government, yes.
But Deshmukh was 6 and Morarji was 5 in a row, and then 3, and then Dr. Manmohan Singh. So when you look back on these 5, I'm not going back to the earlier 2. When you look back on these 5, what would you be happiest about, and what would be your disappointments? My
happiest memory will be that the batting average so far has been 8.8%.
And that's the economy. On the budget per se?
Well, I thought the budget was intended to set the course and the pace for the economy. I think we have done fiscal consolidation, although we can argue about some items below the line. I think we have demonstrated that moderate and stable tax rates bring better tax compliance. We have demonstrated what inclusive growth is, that instead of being fixated only on growth, we can use the growth process to promote inclusive growth. I think there are many happy memories of the last 4 years.
Right now,
and
in the event,
and the disappointment.
The disappointment is, of course, that I think we should have taken the reform process forward faster. There are still large areas of the economy which are under controls and under government control. Those controls should be removed. If we had removed them, and if we can remove them, I think the economy will grow even faster.
Right, so obviously the reform agenda is something which you might have wanted to leave in case this is your last budget, and I keep on putting it into inverted commas.
I'll be quite happy. I don't take it amiss. I'll be quite happy if it's my last budget. There are other things to do in life.
Well, it depends, of course, if you come back and has another role as Finance Minister. You could, of course, depends on whether the Congress comes back. Many people have been calling this an election budget. Is that the way you look at it, or no?
Well, for the last few years, every budget is an election budget because every year is an election year. 2006 was an election year, 2007 was an election year, 2008 is an election year. I think that's not a very correct way to describe. I have presented the 5th budget of this government, and according to schedule, the elections are in May 2009. So I won't agree it's an election budget.
Will it help you in an election?
Budgets don't decide elections. It's how you communicate to the people what a budget contains and what it wishes to do over the next year that will win an election. Take, for example, 2006. In Tamil Nadu, the state election, it was an election manifesto which won an election. Likewise, a budget, if it's communicated well to the people, can help win an election. And what is wrong with that?
Right. I think what some people surmised after this budget is this really the strategy that the government's going to follow? You've done a budget like this, there are lots for lots of people. There's a lot in it for the farmers, there's a lot in it for the middle class, there are lots in it for taxpayers. Even corporates won't be too unhappy. So you've done a budget like this, go ahead, sign the nuclear deal and tell the left that, if you want to withdraw support now, we have something to go to the people with.
These are questions you must address to the UPA leadership and the Prime Minister.
So it's not what they were whispering in your ear.
I'm far removed from that. I'm a mere finance minister.